right, so I posted like 20 shorts yesterday, but in any case, the one I wanted to talk about was whether or not Fatima would care if Karen had died. Now, there were some interesting comments on that video, and when you look at the entirety of the scene last week, what was it, like 10 to 12 minutes outside of the salon? Fatima, her reactions, just nonverbal body language cues, the facial expressions, they just told so much. And I mean, you could tell she was just over it between, Andy constantly following, just falling on her to cry and everything, and Zach's reaction to the Karen stuff. You could tell she really didn't want to be there, and I can't blame her. Now, when the news was, given by Pam to Zach, Andy, and Fatima at the law firm that Karen died in a fire, Fatima did look shocked and concerned, but let me put it this way. I think Fatima would have cared, but I don't think that it would have been on the level of, obviously, the other three sisters, her ex Zach, Aaron, and other characters, and Pam. It's the fact that, well, I don't think Fatima herself would care all that much, but two of the people closest to her in her life right now, her fiance Zach, who just so happens to be Karen's ex and potential baby daddy, and her growing bond and friendship with Andy, who just so happened to also be Karen's best friend. I think that it would be a lot of secondhand concern, because it's like, seeing how broken up and distraught that Zach and Andy would have been had Karen really died. Her own personal life and connections to those characters would have been impacted by their grief over Karen's loss. So I wouldn't think she would be heartless about it. Some people are like, well, if you notice, she kind of stumbled and took a pause after Angela asked, well, did you care that she might have been dead? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, but can you really blame Fatima? Even if Fatima didn't give a damn, you really couldn't blame her. Most of, if not all of her interactions with Karen have not been all that good. Think of what, like all of season, for like the first part of season 3, you had Fatima trying to be as patient and understanding and making peace with Karen. Like, look, I didn't know I was seeing your ex, so I'm not trying to have beef with you over some guy. I just honestly didn't know. And Karen wasn't trying to hear that. And, pretty much you had Fatima really being soft around Karen, trying to plead with her, hey, come on, let's be cool, because, it's not like I swooped in and took your ex. It wasn't like that at all, because Fatima at that point was really trying to be, cool with the whole sister circle. But then it got to the point where Karen was just being flat out disrespectful to not just Fatima, but her relationship with Zach, by constantly trying to get him back, popping up at the house and, calling her out of her name. So with all that being said, I wouldn't blame Fatima one bit if she didn't give two flying F's about Karen being cremated. So that's just my thoughts on it. Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. You know that Fatima would feel some kind of way if Zach was really sad and depressed, but hopefully he would express like, well, I never knew if that was really my kid. And, if it was, I just lost a child. So I wish that was really expressed in the show. That's one of the things that's been lacking in the past couple weeks that Zach has never expressed. It's not just about Karen who could have died. It was about the child that could be mine as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. But regardless, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And I still chuckle to myself over Angela going, you didn't set the fire, did you? So catch you in the next one, everyone.